Hi guys, it's Alex here. Again, Elon Musk is getting big media attention. So let's see here what we have on Twitter. Elon Musk replied to Teslarati. Elon Musk may be looking for a better Twitter deal as 44 billion seems too high with 20% of users being fake or spam accounts. Elon Musk replied to Teslarati. 20% fake spam accounts, while 4 times what Twitter claims, could be much higher. My offer was based on Twitter's SEC filings being accurate. Yesterday, Twitter's CEO publicly refused to show proof. This deal cannot move forward until he does. And today, let's see here Elon Musk on Twitter's bot problem. All in podcast. Jason Calacanis and Chamat Paliapatia and Elon Musk.
Live from an undisclosed location with the sultry filter on. Very sultry filter on.
Yeah.
Having a great hair day.
Yeah, that is a good hair day for you.
Great hair day, my pal, and your favorite CEO and Twitterer, Mr. Elon Musk. How you doing, pal?
Hey.
Appreciate you coming to the event and zooming in.
Yeah.
What's new in your world?
Well, let's see. I guess right now I'm sort of debating the number of bots on Twitter with Para on Twitter, currently, what I'm being told is that there's just no way to know the number of bots. It's like as unknowable as the human soul, basically.
So
You have no idea what level of witchcraft and alchemy is needed to determine this bot percentage.
have you determined?
I said, like, why not try calling people? But I haven't got a response. You know, like, if you try calling people or something, you know. Like maybe try
the
that.
answer? It's not a bot?
No, I don't know. But I think like that would be one of the things to do, to say like, have you tried calling them, as opposed to like trying to read the tea leaves here? That's like impossible, you know. Obviously, you can have an account that looks exactly like a human account, or is being operated where one person is operating 1,000 accounts or something. But that person can only buy one toaster. They're not going to buy 1,000 toasters. So you care about like number of unique, real people that are on the system. It's extremely fundamental. It seems beyond reasonable for Twitter to claim that the number of real, unique humans that you see making comments on a daily basis on Twitter is above 95%. That is what they're claiming. Does anyone have that experience? Exactly.
I mean,
Really?
yeah. What's the? I mean,
If it's not 5%, what is it?
I think it's some number that is probably at least 4 or 5 times that number. I'd say if you did sort of the lowest estimate would be probably 20%. A bunch of quite smart outside firms have done analysis of Twitter and looked at the daily users, and their conclusion is also about 20%. But that's a lower bound. It's not an upper bound. I have the honor of having the most liked tweet of any living human. This is thank you everyone for liking my tweet, including you, some of the bots out there. That tweet is less than 5 million likes. That was where I tweeted about that next time buying Coca-Cola to put the cocaine back in. It's clearly something that the public really wants, and Coca-Cola Corporation should really think about going back to their roots. Some OG Coca-Cola. I mean, this I guess is the reason why our grandparents could sort of walk 20 miles in the snow, because they had Coca-Cola with cocaine. This is the real reason. So Anyway, that is literally the most popular tweet of any living human. But Twitter says that the sort of monetizable daily active users is 217 million. So why would it be that the most popular tweet ever basically is only 2.5% of the entire user base? This seems a very, very low number. How is this possible? Surely there's something that maybe 10% of people would like, not merely 2%.
Well, actually, if you think about it, Elon, there's a corollary on YouTube. What's the total user base of YouTube, and what have the most popular videos gotten there?
Yes.
And I think there's a billion or two, maybe a billion people using YouTube, and the most popular videos have tens of billions of views.
Yes.
So that might be instructive.
Exactly. That ratio makes a lot more sense. So there's something that doesn't add up here. And my concern is not that, is it 5 or 7 or 8%, but is it potentially 80% or 90% bots?
Yeah.
Is it? I mean, I certainly know there's some real people on Twitter, but Twitter relies primarily on brand advertising as opposed to specific click-through advertising where you make a purchase. If you make a purchase, it doesn't really matter that much. But for brand advertising, which is really just awareness advertising, it matters if real humans are seeing that or not.
People are curious why you want to buy Twitter. Why is this so important to you? And then, I guess, what are the chances you think the deal gets done at this point? So a two-parter.
But I think there's a need for a public town square, digital town square, that where people can debate issues of all kinds, including the most substantive issues. And in order for that to be the case, you have to have something that is as broadly inclusive as possible, that has as much of the people on the platform as possible, where it feels balanced from a political standpoint. It's not biased one way or the other, and where the system is transparent. This is why I think it's important to put the algorithm on GitHub and actually allow the public to see it and critique it and improve it. And if there are any manual changes, sort of shadow banning as it's called, or increasing or decreasing the prominence of a tweet, that's done manually, that should be noted, so you know what has happened. And it's, where it is right now, we don't know what the heck is going on. Why is one tweet doing well? Why is another tweet not? Is it the algorithm? Did someone manually intervene? Why are some accounts banned with no recourse, apparently? The reality is that Twitter at this point, has a very far left bias, and I would classify myself as a moderate, and neither Republican nor Democrat. And in fact, I have voted overwhelmingly for Democrats historically, overwhelmingly. Like I'm not sure. I might never have voted for a Republican, just to be clear.
Right.
Now this election, I would.
Well, David, you okay?
Keep going. He's fine. We're going to resuscitate him.
We're going to resuscitate David Sachs. I mean, let me ask you a personal question.
The point I'm trying to make is that this is not some sort of attempt to, it's not some right-wing takeover, as say people on the left may fear, but rather a moderate-wing takeover, and an attempt to ensure that people of all political beliefs feel welcome on a digital town square, and they can express their beliefs without fear of being banned or shadow banned, and that we obviously need to get rid of the bots and scams and trolls and people that are operating huge bot armies in an attempt to unduly influence the public opinion. So this is what I think. It's very important that we have that, and so like free speech is important for a healthy democracy. It is important, and free speech only matters. Like say, when does free speech matter most? It's when it's someone you don't like saying something you don't like. Yeah. That's when it actually matters. Obviously, and it's pretty annoying when someone you don't like says something you don't like, that's bad, but it's actually a good sign of that you have free speech. I mean, I get trashed by the media all the time. It's fine. I don't care. Do it twice as much. I couldn't care less. But it's indicative of the fact that even though I have like a lot of resources, I do not actually have the ability to stop the media from trashing me, and that's actually a good thing.
Do you agree with what Elon Musk says? Leave a comment below. Now let's take a look at Twitter stock. Let's watch the Twitter stock price chart. Here is when Elon Musk bought 9% of the company, 9-10% of the company. The stock skyrocketed to $50. And all the discussion between Elon Musk and the CEO of Twitter and all the bad news after, then Twitter stock collapsed when Elon Musk has asked more questions about whether or not all Twitter users are real human beings or if high percentage of users are fake accounts only. So now the stock price is at $37. That's very low. So what do you think? Is Elon Musk gonna buy Twitter? Is he moving forward with the deal or not? Tell me your opinion in a comment below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. See you next time.